puppy. Who you good puppy? You ready? You ready? Ready to do this? Yeah, okay. Good morning, everyone. I'm going to show you how to make the perfect breakfast in bed. Breakfast in bed. I'm going to do a scrambled egg, an English scrambled egg with prosciutto and on bread. Alright, so let's get started. First thing, hot pan, olive oil in. Spread that around. Salt and pepper it. Take your bread. Cut. And we're going to cut these small little tomatoes in half. I'm going to throw them on the pan as well. While those are cooking, you're going to stir your eggs. If you guys use a skillet for your eggs, you're wrong. You got to switch over to a pan. The reason why we switch over to a pan is because we can cook them perfectly even and mix them around. Okay, most people, you'll burn your pan that you're cooking with, your skillet, and you'll leave like that layer of egg on the bottom. It's a waste of eggs and it just doesn't cook right. And most people go to restaurants to get over easy eggs now because the scrambled eggs at restaurants are just rubbery. This is the perfect way to make scrambled eggs and to get them a little bit soft and good. Right. You're also going to put about 3 knobs of butter in, like you can see. Usually a knob per egg. Alright, bread's done. Take them off. These tomatoes are done. Alright, when you guys are making these eggs in a pot instead of a pan, you're going to mix for about 30 seconds and you're going to take it off the oven for about 30 seconds. This is to make sure they cook perfectly and don't overcook. Alright, do not salt and pepper these in the beginning. You'll ruin the texture of the eggs, okay? So if you see, this whole time I'm cleaning up the pan as I'm cooking. So it's a nice, easy, non-stick. Look now, you can basically see the curds are starting to form inside the eggs. Now English eggs technically are made to be a little runny, but here in America we don't tend to like that. So I take it right up to about when it's nice and hard. Well, not hard, but you know what I mean. And when your eggs get to about this point, let's see if I can get better lighting, is when you're going to salt and pepper them, okay? So a lot of people at this point might put some like cream in there, like creme fraiche or another knob of butter, but I don't feel like it, so here. Perfect eggs. Every time you do it this way. They're not rubbery, they're not too hard, they're perfect, alright? Now for the plating. You take 2 pieces of toast, put it on there. Now we're going to use prosciutto, okay? Bacon's like the staple for all breakfasts, I can't even say that word this whole video. It's a staple, but I believe if you're bringing this to someone that's in bed in the morning, if you're using bacon, it's going to be too overpowering. You wake up and you take a bite of bacon, it's just too much. So we're going to use prosciutto for this because it's a nice soft, salty, it's like mix of pastrami, bacon, and ham all in one, alright? Alright, and then we're going to lay the eggs kind of right on top of them. And you're just going to make a sandwich out of these when you guys actually eat it. Then these tomatoes here are made to take a bite of in between each bite to kind of like refresh your palate, alright? Then we got chives. I'm gonna put some fresh chives on there. You hungry? You want this now? It's a little hot, so you're gonna have to wait a second. Where's your collar? Hey, go get your collar, girl. Go get your collar. Right here. Go get your collar. Right here. Go get it. She wants those eggs. All right, thanks for the toss. Sit. All right, we're gonna get a bib for this one. It's too messy. All right, stay. Yeah. Here we are right here. She gets down every time. We got scrambled eggs over prosciutto, grilled bread, and some tomatoes. Now go place. Sit. See if we can get it there. Alright, puppy, ready? You hungry? Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Take a bite. No, go ahead. Go ahead, get it, girl. Bite the bread. Go ahead. Good girl. Good girl, get it. Alright. For that.